Hello, my name is Matt, and welcome to Crusader Kings 2 Sons of Abraham playthrough. Thanks everyone for voting on the faction vote for what I should play as on the Sons of Abraham playthrough. The votes were tallied, everything was counted up, even though there was only like 6 or 7 votes, but it took me 2 days to count all the votes. The second day there was no votes actually, but the first day there was at least 6 or 7 people voting on what I should play as. Only 2 people voted for very similar things, so those are the 2 that won the voting system. It's not very democratic really, is it? 2 people went over the rest of the 5, but oh well. The 2 people who voted for Ireland. They were Paul and Thomas. Paul being the other half of this channel and Thomas being a commenter. Yes, they both voted for Ireland. Paul voted for a Catholic count or duke in Ireland, and Thomas voted for an O'Néill count, which is one of these people in Ireland, and didn't say what religion, so I'm going to combine the 2 and say Catholic O'Néill count in Ireland and try and get my son or nephew or something into the papacy. That is what I'm going to do in this playthrough. So I'm going to choose an O'Néill count or duke. So I have this O'Néill, this O'Néill, I don't know, is that like, that's the actual Irish way of saying it? Or what is it, Gaelic, I don't know how to say it, but that's the actual, that's O'Néill, so this is O'Néill I think as well. That's O'Brien, so that's not right. That's the same, they're the same, these 2 are the same. This is under this guy again, but it's owned by another O'Néill, so these 2 are the same duchy, but there's a county, another count underneath there. This is not the same. Oh, this is Petty King, this is Norse. Wow, I think this is up here actually. Yeah, this is all this, like this is underneath Scotland. And this is Tinslag? No, and no. So it's these 3. So I think I'm going to mainly focus on, yeah, this is underneath Scotland, Scottish duchy, yeah. I'm going to mainly focus on trying to get one of my dynasty into the papacy. So that I'm going to choose the duke I think, and then I can focus more on the papacy and not worry too much about being overrun by other people. So the duke is who I shall play as. I said I was going to play as Ironman mode if I play as one of these people, so Ironman mode it is. Ironman mode, if you weren't watching my faction vote, is you cannot manually save the game, so it only quick saves and auto saves, I think. No, it doesn't quick save, it only auto saves, and you can only get Steam achievements using this mode. So if you play it normally, you can save whenever you want, so you can save just before a main event happens and like change what happens. If you do it wrong once, then you can go back and try and change it, but this, you can only play from where you left off. You can't play from before because it gets rid of all those saves or something, so that's going to be a bit interesting. Yeah, so this is who I'm going to be playing as. Before I start, I just want to tell you also, me, Paul and Jake, who played Crusader Kings 2 multiplayer on the Old Gods, we're playing a multiplayer. We're going to be playing as the Lollard Christian Heresy, and we're playing as 3 different duchies. Jake is playing as this duchy, or petty kingdom, of Duhu Bath in Wales. He's going to try and like take Britannia, I guess. That's what his goal is, and I'm going to be playing as the petty king. Oh, it's another petty kingdom. I thought it was a duchy again. Of Sjælland in Denmark, and I'm going to be trying to take Scandinavia as an empire, but obviously Denmark and then Scandinavia. And then Paul is playing as the Duke of Pomerania, and he's going to be trying to take the Wondish Empire again, as he did in the Old Gods on his original playthrough. And we're all going to be playing as a Lollard Heresy and try and make that the Christian Orthodoxy, and well, a Christian Orthodoxy, so that might be interesting. So check that out when that is uploaded, which will be next Friday, I think. We're recording it today, which is Friday, and we're going to upload it, well, I'm going to upload it next Friday, because I'm the one organising all this crap. Anyway, so back to this playthrough. I'm going to be playing as King Aid of Tara, Néill, which is a petty kingdom of Tara, which is this, and I think the petty kingdom is actually these two, which is normally the Duchy of Meath, but for some reason it's a petty kingdom in this age. I don't know. This guy might be a real person as well, which is interesting, because I never played as an actual made character on this game. I usually, well, not on YouTube. I have originally when I first bought the game, because there wasn't the ability to create your own character, but on YouTube I've never played one that I haven't created, so this will be interesting and probably a lot more fun to watch, because you'll be able to like know what's going on a bit more probably. And I won't just have genius son after genius son, I'll have to actually work to get the genius people. Anyway, let's play. Start Ironman. Okay, cool. So the main thing I'm going to be doing is trying to get my son into the Papacy. So first of all I need to get my son... Well, first of all I'm going to do the ambitions, I guess. Let's do the ambitions. Ooh, so I have pretty good traits actually across the board. Everything's above 7. Or 7 or above. Cynical, lustful, envious, diligent. Diligent's pretty good. Cynical's not too good, because cynical won't get me very good piety. I lose piety. Lustful, again, no good piety. Envious is probably not very good for that kind of thing either. Diligent's not too bad, but still not very good in terms of piousness. So I need to go on a pilgrimage or something and get rid of all those bad traits. Prince Fian Sinner now favours himself as the heir to the pet. Am I in some sort of voting system for my heirs? What the hell's Tanistry? Yeah, agnatic Tanistry. What? The ruler and all vassals at 1 and 2 ranks below can nominate an heir, the Tanist, from among the members of the ruler's dynasty. Vassals will tend to favour older members from all other branches of the family, especially claimants. Only males can inherit. Right, so people in my vassalage or in the vassalage of my vassals, of my immediate vassals, can vote or something. So my vassals and the vassals of him can vote, but none of the vassals of his vassals, if he had vassals. Lots of vassals. Yeah, so that's gonna get quite annoying. I guess I should probably nominate one of my sons. Let's have a look at my sons actually. Chaste, zealous, envious, and gluttonous. He's got alright traits, not too great, and he's 15, and this guy is training him to become a fortune builder or good stewardship. That's not too bad. He has pretty bad stewardship, which will mean he'll get good stewardship from learning how to be a steward, and then he'll have pretty reasonable traits, I guess. I don't know, we'll find out. He's only got a year to go, so we'll find out what happens. What about this son? He's 3, he doesn't have any traits yet, and this son will be younger than that. What about this son? He's dead. How did he die? Died a natural death on the 1st of January 867 at age 18. So he died today. Oh, this is a bad day to start this game. And he died on the day that he was born. Did he? No, 3 years before. Oh well. That's weird. They're all dying on the 1st of January. This must be a conspiracy. They're all getting killed, aren't they? And people are covering it up. Anyway, improve religious relations. Oh, this guy's got really good at learning. One thing that I'm not too sure about with this is how to get my sons into the Papacy. So we're going to be learning together how to do this, how to run this workings. I have no idea. I do know a little bit about it, though. This guy is my bishop, who is the most likely to become into the College of Cardinals. And this is how much chance he has. I don't know, this is like his score. And the person with the best score is the person who's going to get voted in. And the person with the best score is this guy, who is the most expected next cardinal. Prince Bishop of Valais. Not really important who he is, but he has 518. He has pretty much double my score. Well, more than double my score. So he's definitely going to go in the Cardinals, or someone near to him is. Let's get rid of that a second. And then when he gets into the Cardinals, he'll only get into the Cardinals when one of these Cardinals dies, I think. So when one of these Cardinals dies, they'll all vote on someone. The next expected next Cardinal will get pushed in, because they'll vote on that probably, I think. But these little voting things aren't voting for the next Cardinal, they're voting for the next Pope, or the next Preferatus, who is the expected person to succeed the Pope when the Pope dies. So they're voting on who shall be this, and then that will become the Pope when the Pope dies, as I said. This is the campaign fund. Money in the campaign fund will increase your influence with the papacy and make your candidate more likely to be elected. So this is kind of like in the Republic playing, you know, when you play the Republic, you can put money in to your family, and then you can, by putting money in, it gives you more chance to become the leader of the Republic or something. If you ever play the Republic, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, then just disregard that information. Unless you want to play as a Republic, then that's very useful, obviously. Anyway, you can freely adjust the amount until the next cardinal is elected, when the fund will be used up in the election. When the fund will be used up in the election campaign. Right, so you can put money in and it will be used in the election campaign, and it'll add more money to add more points to this or something. How old is this guy? 24. 19. It's not as good as this guy. This guy's better. And he's in Rome, for God's sake. Surely it should be amazing. Ooh, I can appoint a successor. I didn't know I could do this. This has probably been around for a long time, but I just haven't realised. So I can appoint the next person to be my bishop, and I can appoint someone of my dynasty. What are these? Close member of my dynasty, and that just means is of a dynasty. Okay, I've never realised that that's something that is that. So this is half brother, just kinsman, and nephew. So I want to have my son, one of my sons, as being the next bishop. And I need to educate him in learning, because that adds to your points, as we just saw. Learning plus 38. Age adds points as well. Opinion, secular power, opinion of lieges, and virtue traits. So good traits gives you more points. Other things gives you more. Piety gives you more points. Plus 94. Is he 94? No, it's 47. So I don't know how those points work. Is it double your age? Yeah, double your age. This must be 24 and crap. Wrong thing. Yeah, it's double your age. Double your age is how many points you get. Right. Okay. Enough of this. We will continue with that in a second. But before I do that, I want to try and get a better Chancellor and better Steward and better Spymaster, because they need to be above 10 at least. Come on. 9 and 8 and 9 is crap. This is my wife. Princess Malmer of Scotland. Oh, I've got a dead wife as well, who is part of my dynasty. Oh dear. That's not good. These three are the sons and daughters of my sister. That's not good. Not sister, just someone of my dynasty. So that's not a good thing. Anyway, I did say I was going to do the ambition right at the start, but I haven't yet. Become exalted among men? No. First thing I'm going to do is get my stewardship up to 8, because that won't take very long. I have 7. Shouldn't be too hard. And on this DLC you can go on pilgrimages. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go on a pilgrimage. You can also borrow 300 monies from the Jewish merchants, which is pretty cool. Which will be very useful when I need the money, and instead of only being able to borrow money when you have run out of money, you can now borrow money whenever you want. Say you have 200 and you want some more money so you can get better mercenaries to attack someone, you can borrow 300 monies off the Jewish people Jewish merchants, in fact, and then attack people with better mercenaries, which is much better idea. And you can also expel the Jewry. All Jews will be expelled from your realm. Loans you have taken, realm. Wow, I'm bad at reading and talking. Let's start again. All Jews will be expelled from your realm. Loans you have taken from Jewish moneylenders are forfeit and will not need to be repaid, but Jews will not return for many years. And I haven't been timing this recording, so I need to do that now. Okay, I have no idea how long this has gone on for, so I'm going to put my timer on for 15 minutes. Okay, if this runs over, I'm sorry. If it runs under, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I need to start doing this. Anyway, start the timer. Good. Okay. Loans you have taken. Yes. So you expel the Jews from your realm. People will probably dislike you for that. I don't know what it does. It gives you -2 diplomacy. For how many years? Until 14. Wow, that's until the end. So like you just lose -2 diplomacy forever, and you don't get to borrow any more money from the Jews. So it's pretty bad unless you've borrowed so much money you just can't pay it back. Then you need to expel those Jews, get rid of them. Anyway, I can change my laws. So I'm going to be a pious leader because I want to try and get my son into the papacy, obviously, as I've said a number of times. So piety is something I need, and I need to keep the church on my side. So I'm going to keep them by there. I'm going to bring the feudal things up. So, no, but I think the city will be the one that I take away. Usually I take away from the church because I don't really like the church most of the time, because church is bad, obviously. So this time it's going to be the city levies that I increase, and the church taxation I increase. Church city taxation, I'm going to increase both, so they'll just like me a lot. So first of all, it'll be levies that I increase, so I get more levies. How many levies do I get? 395 plus 31 equals 326. 326, 46. What am I saying? This is my dynasty, so I don't want to attack him yet. 442. He's got 20 more troops than me, pretty much. 806. Wow. Wow, he's got double my troops. That's not good. With this guy. Oh, he's underneath this liege. How many troops does he have? He has 2,757. That's a lot. Wow, and this guy has 274, which is not a lot. That is that guy. So I can attack him, but he's underneath him, so that's not good. What about this one? He's not really in my... Well, he's in that vicinity, so he's kind of... how many troops does this guy have? 364, I have more than him, that's good. What about this guy? 408, to have more than him. Let's continue looking. Thomond, 289, more than him. Ossory, 348, Leinster, 586, okay. Ormond, and one more in a bit. 338, Desmond, 438. So I have a lot more than most of these, but that one and that one I definitely don't. This one I can probably beat. These three are the ones that are the most unlikely that I can beat, actually. And obviously that one, definitely no. Let's see, the Juro claims. I have the Juro claim on that one, because I am the petty king of, what's it? Tara, which is, let's just show you, it is these two. I don't know why I am in Tyrone, but I am the petty king of Tara. So the Juro claim on that and that, but I already own that, so that's good. And I have a weak claim. Although I don't, but two of my courtiers have weak claims on Thomond. This person does, and this person does. Okay. Oh, strong claim. Oh. Okay, why does it say weak claim? She has a weak claim and he has a strong claim. Maybe that's just talking... Yeah, that's talking about her. And him, I don't know. Anyway, I guess I should nominate someone to be my heir. Let's nominate my heir, my actual firstborn son, as my heir. That's probably the best idea. Or I could nominate him. How good is he? He has a strong claim on the Kingdom of Ireland. What the hell? That's mad. No, I'm gonna do my firstborn son. That's probably the best idea. I can change that whenever I want though. So that's good. I've done all this crap. Okay, let's start. Cool. Oh, my son has become a Midas touched. That was quick. I didn't think. I was born the 2nd of January. I should have looked at that. Anyway, Tanist Domnall of Tara is now of legal age. He is zealous. Midas touch is the best one. That's cool. He has 11 stewardship, but he has 0 diplomacy. Oh, that minuses his diplomacy. So yeah, he's not very good when it comes to leading a country. Well, not country. It's petty kingdom. He's not very good at running anything. Anyway, pilgrimages. There are a number of different holy places that you could visit on your pilgrimage. All of them considered most sacred by the Holy Church, but a somewhat closer destination might mean a safer journey. I can visit a holy site in the west, which will be Canterbury or Colne, which is over here, I think. I don't know. Colne, Munster. That's there, isn't it? That's the Kingdom of Munster. I don't know. Petty Kingdom of Munster. Where was it? Somewhere around here. Colne. There we are. So I can go to one of them, or I can go to Jerusalem or Rome. I think I'll probably get more piety if I go to Jerusalem or Rome, but I don't know which one I should go to, and I get to choose straight away. Jerusalem or Rome are the two oldest and holiest places of the Catholic Church. Well, if I go to Rome, then that's closer to the Papacy, so that might make them like me more. That's how I'm going to say that I'm going to Rome. That's just my reasons. I don't care if they don't make sense to you. They don't make sense to me either. Mayor Fergus now favours Prince Flan Sinna as the heir to the petty kingdom of Tara. My things are packed, everything's in order. Soon I will walk the streets of the Eternal City and see all its marvels. That's the thing I used as a thumbnail. Wow. And the Count of Kildare has been appointed as my regent. Okay, 2 people now favour him as my heir. The old wooden bridge has carried many pilgrims in its day. It creaks suspiciously as you step on it. I can either get 20% chance of wounded and no time to stop, lose 10 gold for no reason other than to repair it, or lose 30 gold, which is half my gold, which is quite a lot really, but I'm not really using gold for much at the moment. Maybe to give some gifts to people, but that's not really important at the moment. So I'm going to do this one that gains me charitable plus 3 diplomacy. That's a very good trait. Since as I have 9, that'll give me 12 diplomacy, which is good. So I'm gonna do that. 12 diplomacy is good, and it's a constant trait, so I get to keep that forever. Oh, I've just seen this. Unlanded sons. You can go away for the moment. That pauses my game pretty good. I need to give this guy some land, but I don't have any land to give him. What would happen if I made him the successor to this? First of all, he's crap he's zealous, but he's a Midas touch, so he won't be very good at being a bishop. But I think that'll mean I've landed him, but I don't really want to do that. I could maybe... I'll have to take something, won't I? Oh, thinking about it, I haven't done these. What am I doing? What am I doing here? I don't even know. I'm going to fabricate claims. I don't know. I already have a claim on Dublin, which is Dublin, I think. So I don't need to bother about that. So I can get that whenever I want if... Well, I say whenever I want. Whenever I have enough troops to fight off this 2,500 strong army, so I don't mind about that. And I'm already in the Duchy of Ulster, which is these 4 counties, if I remember correctly. So I'm going to try and take this Duchy of Ulster. This guy is part of my dynasty, so he'll probably help me in most of my wars, so I don't want to attack him yet. I could probably vassalize him when I become the Duke of Ulster, so I'm going to put this guy in one of these two counties, I think. And the good thing about looking at how many troops they have at the start is that I know that this guy has nearly 900 troops, and I can see it there as 822. So that's pretty mad. So I'm going to put it in Ulster, try and get a claim on Ulster. He has 516, but I think I can probably get equally as much troops. I have nearly that many. I have more than that actually already, so that won't be too hard. This guy can train troops in Tyrone because I can't in Kildare because that's not actually mine, that's my vassals. That'll give me a bit more troops. That'll give me 572 plus 59 is 631. So I have quite a lot more troops than him. Still not enough, as much troops as this guy, but once I take these two, hopefully I'll have enough troops to take this. These two things together will be good, and I have the ability to have 2 Demensi, so yeah, I'll be able to hold these two together. Collect some taxes, get some more money. I'm going to scheme in Tyrone for the moment so I don't get killed prematurely, and this is already done, so that's okay. I've already done that. Oh wow, 4 people are supporting that guy. I can see why, because this guy kind of sucks. But then I want kind of to stay in this dynasty. Well, he is in the dynasty of this. He's still an Néill. Néill. But I'd rather stay as my actual guy's dynasty kind of thing. Oh well. I'm going to carry on nominating this guy, but if nothing comes of it, then I'll just become him anyway, so that doesn't matter. Yes, so that's all that done. I can't really land him at the moment. So yeah, let's get rid of that and continue with this pilgrimage thing. The journey is long and hard, your feet are sore and your back as well. Far from the castle kitchens, the food is barely edible, and on top of that, you seem to feel cold all the time. Perhaps you are not quite cut out for this pilgrimage thing. My faith will see me through, gain 10 piety, or maybe this is a bad idea, I'll stay and rest for a while. Faith will see me through, I get 40% chance of ill, 20% chance of ill if I just stay there. I'm going to try and get piety, I think. 40% chance is 60% in my favour, so let's try that. Good, didn't become ill. And now he also likes that guy as to be my heir. Bastards. I am in Rome. As you enter the Eternal City, you are struck by the many ancient buildings and monuments that you pass by. It is truly impressive, and you try to imagine how the apostles felt when they first came here on their holy missions at a time when the city's power was at its peak. Though large areas seem to be depopulated, the city still boasts an impressive population concentrated around the Tiber River. The holy sites you want to visit are primarily the basilicas of St. Peter and St. Paul, and as well as other early churches and places connected to the martyrs. You start making your way to the centre of the city, hoping that you won't get lost in traffic as the crowd starts to get more dense. 1,000 roads lead men to Rome forever. The bustling mass of pilgrims is impressive, as there are many languages, colours and ways of dress present. People come here from west, east, north and south. You are standing at a place where the roads meet, and that is where people and ideas meet. Take the opportunity to observe different languages and customs. So I have 50% chance of 1 learning, or 1 intrigue, or 70% chance of nothing. And this is 50% chance of gregarious, which gives me +2 diplomacy again. So either +1 learning or intrigue, or a very high chance of nothing, or half chance of gregarious. I'm going to go half chance gregarious, and I got gregarious. Ooh, he wants somebody to marry someone. He wants my courtier to marry him. Why don't I try and get you to marry one of my daughters? Bronze betrothal, please. please. Yes, matrilineal? No. Okay, yes, you marry one of my daughters, please. Decline! You're finally returned from your pilgrimage. It was a rewarding and interesting journey, and you'd do it all again if you could. Still, it's good to be back home. I gain plus 1.1 monthly party. Does he dislike me for telling him go? No? Okay, maybe not. Is he going to... oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, so I've just married the King of Scotland, well, betrothed the King of Scotland to my daughter, that's good. Okay, so I have 672 troops, so taking Ulster will not be that much of a problem, hopefully. Oh wow, they're attacking someone. Who are they against? Oh, that's my phone. That is the end of this episode, so thanks for watching. This has been the first episode of Matt. Oh, let's pause the game. Sorry. Matt plays Crusader Kings 2 Sons of Abraham as the Néill dynasty and Catholic, and trying to get the Néill dynasty into the Papacy. Hopefully you'll stick around for the rest of the playthrough. I don't know how far I'll get, but I'll play until I become one of my dynastic people is the Pope. So I'll see you next time, which will be on Sunday. If you're wondering, it's 11 o'clock. These are always up at 11 o'clock on no, it's on Monday. Sorry, I got that completely wrong. It'll be up on Monday at 11 o'clock. These are always up on Saturday and Monday at 11 AM. So check them out if you're interested. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.